Our bathroom fan needs oiling. Most of them you just pull down on this. You pinch those together and you can see up there it hooks in like this. And it hooks in the slots. There's one on each side. This one has a light built onto the cover. So it's plugged in. You just unplug it. Don't have to worry about hard wiring. Unless you're replacing the whole unit, then you'd have to do some wiring. The fan is the same way, it's plugged in. Some of them look like just a regular plug. Don't have to take the screws all the way out, just loosen it. There, it's loose. And it just pulls right out. These screws shouldn't be extremely tight, so this is okay. Pliers would be okay to use. Barely took anything to do that. And this fan blade should just pull off. You can do this the easy way or hard way. Just put some oil right in there and then just be done with it. Yeah, that's kind of hard to turn. Or take these screws out. Take the rotor out. Make sure to put this ground wire back in there. And remember how this went together. I'll just say the wires on this side is where this piece will go on. Instead of having it backwards like that, because then your motor will run the other direction. But don't pull this out, because all that will go through the sleeve bearing, and when you put it back up together, it'll be all loose. And that's why you hear some bathroom fans do like rah 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 rah. They sound like they're rattling when they're running. Just somehow try to get it in there. The oil, because there's like some like cotton or some, I don't know what it's called, in there that soak up the oil. Just let it soak in there. Let's try to get it in there. This one's all done. See, it spins real freely now. There, it's all done. It spins freely now. Any oil will work. Just like 3-in-1 oil will be fine if you have that laying around. But WD-40 would be too thin. But if you want, you can use it. Just the thicker the better. Put it back together if you can remember how to put it back together. The wire's that way, and that's how I remembered. Remember the ground. And give the shaft a couple taps. Because those sleeve bearings, they move all around like this, but when you tap it, it might straighten it out. Again, these don't have to be extremely tight, just snug. Now to put the fan blade on, the shaft is notched out. You just line it up, you can see. And just push it on, no clips or anything. I just wiped that out with some baby wipes. Now to plug it in. They plug in into both and works on both. It just depends what switch you want to do what. Screws are tight. It's a lot better. Now for the light. Squeeze the wires together and line them up in that slot and up in there. Once you got it lined up like that, just push it up. All done. It's a lot better. You can hear it move air.